Hello friends, I'm your maths faculty from QLS Academy. Today, we are going to start a new topic called arithmetic progression. As you are new to this topic, you should pay attention to every concept. So let's get started without any further ado. I hope you will have fun learning. You must have observed that in nature, many things follow a certain pattern, such as the petals of a sunflower, the holes of a honeycomb, the grains on a maize cob, the spirals on a pineapple and on a pine cone. हर चीज में नेचुरली एक ऑर्डर, एक सीक्वेंस होता है. अब सपोज गीता की जॉइनिंग सैलरी है 5,000 रुपीज. अब हर साल गीता का 1,000 रुपीज का इंक्रीमेंट आता है. सो गीता की फर्स्ट इंक्रीमेंट पे उसकी सैलरी हुई 5,000 प्लस 1,000 दैट इज 6,000. सिमिलरली सेकंड इंक्रीमेंट पे 6,000 प्लस 1,000 7,000 और ऐसे ही थर्ड इंक्रीमेंट पे 7,000 प्लस 1,000 8,000 एंड सो ऑन. सो यहाँ ये जो हमें मिल रहा है 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, this is called a sequence. A sequence is an arrangement of numbers that are in a definite order according to some rule. In this example, we observe a pattern. We find that the succeeding terms are obtained by adding a fixed number, which is 1,000 in Geeta's case, to the preceding term. For example, consider a list of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Each of the numbers in the list is called a term. Now, if you are given a term, can you write the next term? If yes, how will you write it? Maybe you need a pattern or rule for this job. Let us try to observe and write the rule in the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So we can see that each term is one more than the term preceding it. In the sequence 100, 70, 40, 10, we can see that each term is 30 less than the term preceding it. Similarly, in the sequence -3, -2, -1, 0 and so on, each term is obtained by adding 1 to the term preceding it. Similarly, now in a case 3, 3, 3, 3 and so on, all the terms in this list are 3. So is this a sequence? Yes, it is, because each term is obtained by adding or subtracting 0 to the term preceding it. In all these lists, we can clearly see that successive terms are obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding terms. Such a list of numbers is said to form an arithmetic progression. So, an arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term, except for the first term. This fixed number is called the common difference of the AP. Also, you should keep this in mind that common difference can be positive, negative or 0. For example, in the sequence 100, 70, 40, 10, D is equal to -30, यानी common difference जो है वो है -30. अब suppose हमने first term of an AP को ले लिया A1, second term को A2 and similarly nth term को AN and common difference को ले लिया D. तो हमारा AP क्या बनेगा? A1, A2, A3 up to AN. तो यहाँ पर हम ये बोलना चाह रहे हैं कि A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2, which is equal to AN minus AN minus 1, which is equal to D. यानी सक्सीडिंग टर्म में से प्रीसीडिंग टर्म माइनस करने पे D मिलेगा, चाहे आप कोई सी भी दो कॉन्जिक्यूटिव टर्म्स ले लीजिए. A2 में से A1 सब्ट्रैक्ट हो रहा है, A3 में से A2 सब्ट्रैक्ट हो रहा है, सो सक्सीडिंग टर्म में से प्रीसीडिंग टर्म माइनस. Now suppose the total savings in rupees after every month for 10 months when rupees 50 are saved each month are 50, 100, 150, 200 up to 500. So you can clearly see that pattern. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. अब आप यहाँ पर भी अगर सक्सीडिंग टर्म में से प्रीसीडिंग टर्म को माइनस करके देखेंगे तो आपको D मिलेगा. So, this represents an arithmetic progression where A is the first term and D is the common difference. This is called the general form of an AP. Now that we have discussed about arithmetic sequence and the pattern it follows, let us see the types of AP. Finite arithmetic sequence. Now we all know that if something is finite, then it has a limit. So, if the number of terms in an arithmetic progression has a limit, then the sequence is called a finite sequence. And the AP is called a finite AP. For example, 5, 10, 15, 20. This sequence has 4 numbers. So it's a finite AP. Similarly, the other one we have is infinite arithmetic sequence. When the number of terms in a sequence has got no limit, then such a sequence is called an infinite sequence and the AP is called an infinite AP. For example, 1, 5, 9, 13 and so on. So यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं ये and so on का मतलब है ये AP infinite AP है. So as you can see, the sequence does not have a limited number of terms, hence it's an infinite AP. Now let us understand all these concepts by solving a problem. Number of students left in the school auditorium from the total strength of 1000 students when they leave the auditorium in batches of 25, where n is the batch number. So will this form an AP? इसका मतलब 1000 स्टूडेंट्स की स्ट्रेंथ में से जो कि ऑडिटोरियम में बैठे हुए हैं 25 की बैचेस में स्टूडेंट्स निकल रहे हैं. तो क्या जो बचे हुए स्टूडेंट्स हैं ऑडिटोरियम में हर बार 25 की एक बैच निकलने के बाद क्या वो एक एपी बनाएंगे? सो लेट अस सी. सो टोटल स्ट्रेंथ गिवन है 1000. अब 1000 में से फर्स्ट टाइम 25 माइनस कर देंगे तो ऑडिटोरियम में बचे 975 स्टूडेंट्स. अब 975 में से जब दूसरा बैच निकल गया वापस से 25 माइनस किया तो 950 बचा. 950 स्टूडेंट्स आर सिटिंग इन द ऑडिटोरियम. सिमिलरली अगली बार जब 25 का बैच गया 950 minus 25, so we get 925 and so on. So the sequence we are getting over here is 1000, then 975, then 950, then 925 and so on. So this is the sequence we have obtained. Now how do we check this is an AP? Obviously हम succeeding में से preceding terms को minus करेंगे. So सबसे पहले 975 में से 1000 माइनस करेंगे, हमें मिलेगा -25. यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया? A2 माइनस A1 किया. अब सिमिलरली A3 माइनस A2 करेंगे. 950 माइनस 975, अगेन वी गेट -25. ऐसे ही 925 माइनस 950, अगेन वी गेट -25. सो इट इज क्लियर दैट D इज सेम और कॉन्स्टेंट एवरी टाइम. सो दिस इज फॉर्मिंग एन AP विच इज फाइनाइट. सो यहाँ पर पैटर्न भी फॉलो हो रहा है. A प्लस D, A प्लस 2D, A प्लस 3D जो कि है हमारी जनरल फॉर्म ऑफ AP. इसको हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं? 1000 comma which is 1000 is equal to A. 1000 plus -25 comma 1000 plus 2 into -25 comma 1000 plus 3 into -25 जैसा हमने देखा A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. So this is it for this session. We saw what is a sequence, what are terms, what is an AP, what is its common difference, what are finite and infinite APs, and we learned to check if some sequence is an AP or not. So I hope you had fun learning. For any queries or information, you may visit the link following the video. Thank you.